Hi, it's Terrence from 3.6. I hope everybody's having an amazing day today. We were talking about restaurants in the Jackson area, so I got to thinking about pizza. Klavon's makes a really good pizza, right? So I thought maybe we could make a pizza here at home. What do you think?
Yeah. Good idea. I love pizza.
What's your favorite kind of pizza?
Cheese.
So you just like a cheese pizza? Okay. What about you? What kind of pizza is your favorite?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. What about you, Mama?
I like a classic cheese with garlic butter crust dipped in ranch.
I like dipped in ranch too.
Yes.
What about you, babe?
You know, sometimes I like a simple pepperoni, or I like to go big and I go pepperoni, ham, mushrooms, onions, green peppers.
I do like mushrooms on my pizza.
Yeah.
Forgot to say that.
They are tasty. All right. So we're gonna make a little pizza here today. So before we start, we're gonna have to do a few things. Okay. We're gonna need some tools, and we're gonna need some ingredients, and we're gonna need some accessories. Okay.
Okay.
What is this?
Tomatoes. Pizza sauce.
We're gonna need a can of pizza sauce. I know you're not gonna care for these, but what do we have in here?
Tomato. What's it called again? Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. We're gonna need some pepperoni if you want pepperoni. If you want some other ingredients, today we're just gonna go with pepperoni, or we're gonna go with a
Cheese.
cheese pizza, which brings us down here to our, what kind of cheese is this?
Mozzarella cheese.
Mozzarella cheese. You can use any kind of cheese you want.
Yeah, any kind.
I like a mozzarella. Sometimes I mix it up.
You can have like the orange kind or like the white kind.
Right. So
Any kind of one.
I bought us some pre-made. What?
Classic pizza crust.
Classic pizza crust. So we got our own little pizza crust here. You can make some fresh or from scratch
That's
by making your own dough.
oil.
And you can look up that recipe if you'd like to go that extra step, but we're going to go with some pre-made crust. I also have some
Baking cooking spray.
baking cooking spray. We're going to use that on our pan where we're going to bake our pizzas. And before we put it on the pan, we're going to spray it. And we're also going to need to use some what?
Ottoman foil.
What does that say?
Ottoman foil.
Aluminum foil. Okay, so we'll get to that. All right. Most important thing we need to do first, though, is what before we touch anything and get to cooking.
Wash our hands.
All right, let's go wash our hands.
Especially this time because it's COVID. We have to stay home.
Right. Okay.
But not home alone. Okay,
You gonna come over here and wash your hands with me? Get some hot water, get some soap. Right? Right.
How many times are you going to sing happy birthday in your head while washing?
2.
2 times.
I just did 2.
Get some soap. Get your hands wet. So, we got people waiting on us. They don't want to watch you wash your hands all day.
This is how Emmett washes his hands.
It is hot.
And my dad. That's hot.
All right, you should be good.
Okay, here. What's it dry up?
I just air dry it. It's okay. Okay.
After you wash your hands, you should set your oven, correct?
We should probably preheat our oven. So let's look at our directions on the back here. You want to read this? Let's go to your chair, bird.
Wait, what is that? What's here?
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're going to preheat our oven to 450 degrees. Okay.
Hot.
So I'm going to go over my oven. I'm going to find the bake button. I'm going to go 4, 5, 0, start. And we're going to, when that's 450 degrees, we can place our pizzas in the oven. So while that's warming up, we're going to get to cooking. All right. And I bought a pack of pizza crust. How many are in here?
3.
Count 'em. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that was so good. What is that?
Okay, well that's your pizza crust, Emmett, now that you put your nose on it.
Alright, so some other tools we're going to need. A spoon,
That's why I have 2 spoons
a
here.
can opener, and I'm going to use a knife for pepperonis. So first thing we're going to do is open our pizza sauce.
Can I do it?
I'm going to take a can opener. Have you ever done this before?
And never touch
Squeeze that.
the oven when it's baking.
Right, when the oven's hot,
When the oven's hot,
You
don't
use-
touch it.
use oven mitts.
Nice. Now hold that and turn this that way. Yep. Keep turning.
This is like someone opening tuna.
It is. Same concept, right?
Right. In case they like.
Yeah.
Someone's have cardio right behind me.
She's eating her food.
Yeah, she's eating her food. That sounds good.
Keep spinning. Keep spinning.
Keep spinning. Can I try?
Let's how I do a little half. All right. Oh, it popped off. So sometimes if this kit pops off, you have to reset it. Let's move your hands real quick so they don't get pinched. And I have to squeeze the handle real tight
Cotton's in her
and then
food.
turn. Spin that.
Don't want it to pop and explode. What if that happens?
Almost there. Sometimes the
It can't.
okay. You got it all the way around. We see red. We've cut the top off. This is where you gotta be careful though. Why?
It can
What could that do to you?
cut you.
It could cut you because it's very sharp. So I usually take a little spoon, stick it on the side there, lift that up,
And then take it out.
carefully take
Ooh, a
that.
messy can.
I try to twist that off. Watch yourself here. Okay, I'm gonna set that to
Can you
the
show the
side.
camera? Oh, that smells so good.
Sharp, dangerous. I'm gonna set that to the side.
Careful.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So first things first, we're gonna take a little scoop.
Super
I
spoon.
got a nice large spoonful of pizza sauce. I'm gonna put that in the center of my pizza crusts. I'm gonna use the bottom of my spoon.
That's what I do when I have a pizza Lunchable.
I'm gonna spread that pizza sauce around.
The amount of pizza sauce depends on how much you like.
I like a little bit more than that. So I'm gonna add.
Like, that's like more than a must.
So
Like what I did with mayo.
you should add it
Okay.
a little at a time because it's easier to add more than it is to put too much on and take it away. All right, Emmett, let's see you. Your turn. It's a little light,
Good.
but you went with less than not too much. I like that. We want to make sure we get all of the crusts, corners.
If you don't
spread
know
that
how to do
all
this by
over.
yourself, you can ask someone for help.
You could. It's doing a pretty good job. All right, Bird, you want to get in there? This is for yourself.
So these
done?
are what the spoons are for.
You don't want any more anywhere else?
So
It's yours? Okay.
It's like a little red nose up from a pretend circus clown. I'm spreading it all good.
You guys are doing a good job.
A bug in a rug.
Nice job, Isla.
Do you want a little more, Isla?
A bug in a rug.
Isla, do you want any more in there, or is
I'm good.
that enough? Okay.
Sometimes I like to lick the pizza sauce.
Taste testing your food?
Okay.
All right. We'll put our dirty spoons in the sink. I don't think we'll be needing these anymore. All right. What are we going to add next?
The ingredients.
Like what? What should we start with?
Cheese.
Want to go cheese first?
Yeah.
What about you, Isla? What do you think? Cheese first?
Yeah, that's okay.
All right. So I'll grab a little pinch of cheese out of the bag.
And again, it's how much you like on your pizza.
Again,
I don't measure.
I don't measure either.
I
Unless
like
I'm
a lot.
baking. If I'm baking, I measure a little more. Here, this is kind of, I eye it out.
I love.
So me, I add a little bit of cheese first. I'll add some ingredients, and then I actually go back and I add a little bit. more cheese. That's how I do mine. Just grab a little out of here.
We're there. I'm gonna give him a treat right now.
Birdhouse, you're next.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll do it after. Wait, who's having pepperoni? I mean, I am, but I just want to know.
I'm gonna put some pepperoni on mine.
There you are.
I'm not.
I want like a
You
little.
can put some pepperoni on yours, Alex.
Yeah, because I want pepperoni.
Are you finished with yours? That's as much cheese you want on yours? That's where you want it? Yeah? Okay.
Well, I guess what if you
Taste testing?
are going to like split it in half, cut through the middle, and
Mhm.
have a pizza? So interesting.
Here's a little sip for you. Alright, Bird, that looks perfect.
Em, you might want a little more cheese, buddy.
Yeah, you're not gonna be very cheesy, especially if all you're having is a cheese pizza.
You're gonna want a lot, my friend.
It's not gonna be very cheesy.
If you guys get some cheese on the table, you can just get like this on the side of the table and
Alright.
just scrape it off the bottom.
Thank
You gonna be okay?
Are you gonna add some more cheese?
I'm gonna eat some
You
cheese.
can, babe.
I'm gonna put a little more on there for you because it's looking a little light.
I just had the bun.
And we
Right.
definitely need you to eat dinner so you're not up
Alright,
all night.
That's unsanitary. Eating on the line. Not allowed. Not allowed. You get kicked out of the kitchen if you work at a restaurant.
There's
Alright.
animals in the kitchen too, so this is
Tons of sanitary violations.
There's one cat eating your food.
Alright. Next,
and Rue's picking up the crumbs.
Em, you're technically done. Oh, do we
You know
hear
what that
beep?
beep
What's
means?
that mean?
It's done.
What's done?
Okay.
The oven here says it's set at 450 now. It's ready to be cooked.
So, pepperoni. There's a couple ways you can do this. You could take an entire piece, a whole piece of pepperoni, and you could just set that on your pizza like this. Or you can do what I like to do.
A circle.
And I like to cut them up into pieces. And I'll take about 6 pieces of pepperoni, and I'll stack them together like this. And carefully with a sharp knife, I will cut the pepperoni in half.
Ooh, that's
And
good
then-
advice, babe.
I will take the
Wish I
pepperoni
did that.
and I will cut it into quarters. Again, careful not to cut my fingers.
I'm taking this one, this knife, because that one's sharp. And
I'm actually going to give you some pre-cut pepperonis. Would you like whole pieces that are round like this, or would you like some pre-cut?
recut.
Pre-cut. All right, you can take those and you can spread them out all over your pizza.
These are the shape of the pizza.
Yep, let's show us how you put them on there.
Wait, I feel like I want to cut it.
So what I do is I peel them apart
Peel.
because they're just all stuck together.
And this reminds us of the picture
Easy there, City.
of a really good pizza.
Mm-hmm. Now, Emmett, your pizza's done, correct? Because you put cheese on there and that's all you wanted?
He says he wants to try the pepperoni.
Oh, all right.
I think you might just want to cut it
Finally.
because it involves playing with a knife.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. Try new things, right, bud?
Look at your pepperoni though there, Emmett. What's wrong with those two? I mean, if you like them that way, but what is it?
It's not peeled.
Yeah, you gotta separate them.
Big crab pepperoni, please.
Where's all the ones I gave you?
Oh, like I want to try cutting one.
You wanna try cutting one?
Yeah.
There's 2.
Thank you.
You want a butter knife or would you like a steak knife?
So I'm gonna cut down the middle and then I'm gonna
She's going to need a steak knife.
Here you go, Bird. Be careful.
What's this
Very sharp knife.
like first
Make sure your
time.
fingers are clear.
Fingers stay clear during the steak.
Good thing we have some band-aids.
Let's hope we don't have to get those out.
Isla.
You know what you can also do, Isla, because this is your personal pizza and you're not making it for anyone else? You can just pick it up and tear it.
Right?
You could use food scissors. You could tear it with your fingers.
You could use food scissors.
Yep. I love food scissors.
And not my Caddy the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Can I help you with that, please?
Yes. Oh, it's starting to tear.
Just rip it apart.
Isla, pick it up with your fingers.
Alright, so. Excuse me. I have my pepperoni on my pizza. I'm going to add.
I'm gonna rip it apart.
Oh, there we go. Now she listens. Oh, look how easy that is.
I'm going to add a little extra mozzarella cheese to the top of my pizza.
I think Emmett might need a little more too.
What do you think, Em?
Yeah. Then I can eat all that cheese and stay up all night long.
I don't think so.
And be not
You're hijacking my video,
tired.
All right.
Okay, stop.
Bird, are you content with the cheese on your pizza?
Yes.
Do you want a little more? Do you want to add all that pepperoni?
I like to eat the pepperoni.
Oh, okay.
Since I have too much, I'm gonna eat some.
All
All right. So now what?
Now, I'm going to rinse this cheese off of my hands. I like to try to keep my hands clean in between
I'm gonna eat
cooking
stuff.
and transferring food. All right, let's bring our pan that I've already lined with aluminum foil. Okay, all you're gonna do is you're gonna get yourself some aluminum foil. Pull some out to the size that you need for your pan. Tear it there on the edge very carefully, because those can cut you as well. And then we're gonna lay that inside of our pan. We're gonna take some cooking spray, because this will prevent our pizza crust from sticking to the pan. Might just give a couple little burst squirts covering the pan with our cooking spray. And then we're gonna place our pizzas on the pan, nice and neat.
They all look like good pizzas.
Mm-hmm.
This is what mine look like. And tilt a little bit.
We might have to sit on top of each other a little bit.
I'm gonna be careful.
All right.
Not cut anybody in front of people.
Now, we're dealing with a hot oven here. It's 450 degrees. So we are going to carefully place this inside the oven. I try to keep it on the center rack so it gets a nice even cook. And next, we are going to set our time. How long should that be baked for in there? 7
to 10
to 10 what?
minutes.
7 to 10
Nice.
minutes. Okay. So for everybody's oven's a little differently. Or everybody's oven's a little different. Mine, I'm going to go over here to cooking time. And I always want to start with the lowest number. I'm going to go with 7 minutes because press start.
Wait,
Always go with the lowest time, because if you go the highest and your oven's cooking too fast or too hot, you could end up burning your food. So always start with the lowest amount of time, and then you can go back and check on it. If you need to add more time, you can. All right?
And if you like crunchier pizza, you should put more time on it. If you like softer pizza, the lower time.
I like softer.
I like crunchy.
So let's pause. We'll come back and we'll check on our pizzas here in a few minutes. So we've gone an extra 3 minutes. It is done. I'm going to clear that, turn it off so I can stop hearing that annoying beeping sound. Let's check our pizzas and see how they come off. That looks better. You get a nice golden brown crust on the cheese.
I'm so excited to eat.
Me too. But first, what we got to do? We got to let these
Cool.
gotta let them cool down. So we're gonna leave them up here on the tray, on top of the stove. They'll still kind of continue to cook a little bit. I say maybe another 5 minutes. We'll come back, and then we can do our next steps. All right? We'll be back in 5 minutes. All right. So it's been 5 minutes. We've got our hot pizzas on the tray. Okay. We're gonna bring these over here. We don't want to touch this because what could happen? Burn ourselves, right? So be very careful. We're gonna take these off, put them onto our clean countertop. And we want to make sure we want to put this pan only on counters that can handle it. Otherwise, it could ruin the countertop. Okay, what do we have here? What's this tool?
Pizza cutter.
A pizza cutter. We're going to cut the pizza into what?
A quarter. A quarter.
Quarters, right? So first we're going to start off by cutting them in half. Okay. We're cut right down the middle from one side to the other.
And it's gonna be 4 slices.
We're going to go back and forth until it comes in half like that. We're going to spin that pizza around.
Oops.
Yeah. I don't want to go this way because
And be careful, everyone.
we do want to be careful.
It
It's
is
sharp. This lift's sticking up a little bit, so I'm going to cut from this side first. I'm going to cut across, get through that tough
That
crust.
was dangerous.
And now we are into what?
4 quarters.
Quarters. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have quarters. We've got a plate here. We're going to set our pizza inside. And that is Mr. Emmett.
Thank you. Thank you.
And here we have Isla's getting cut in half.
I
And
love Virginia Vance.
Emmett's, her eyes getting cut into quarters. All right. So one thing you want to be careful of with pizza when you're going to eat it, make sure it's not too hot, because if that cheese burns the roof of your mouth, you are going to have a bad time. All
That's
right?
why I'm gonna blow on it.
Yep, only blow on your own.
Right. All right. You ready? Let's have a bite. Mama, would you like a slice?
Yes.
And I'm gonna try too.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ding.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Ding.
This is not Klavon's, but it'll suffice.
And it's a lot cheaper.
It is a lot cheaper. But sometimes good things cost money, right?
Mm-hmm.
I hope everybody learned a little something today. Go to the store, get yourself some ingredients. If you want to cook some pizza at home, try this at home, and I want to see some of your delicious pictures of some of the pizzas that you create. All right? What do you say?
Bye.
Bye.
I also want to see what times you guys have done, what kind of things you have, like pepperoni, cheese.
The different toppings?
Yeah, like the different
Okay.
toppings. I have
Okay.
something to say. I've done this before with the thing where you put in the oven, but with a different thing. I did it with chicken nuggets.
Nice.
You guys went to Jet's Pizza once and made your own pizzas, right? Here
Right.
at Chelsea?
Right. Oh yeah, that was a long time ago.
Well, you still did it, right?
Yeah, that was in preschool. Yeah, that was in preschool.
Okay.
We did take a few trips.
Nice. All right.